You work hard, you have a family, you have a mortgage, you have bills to pay. Every single month they keep piling up. But here's the thing, if you stop working tomorrow, does your money keep working for you? If the answer is no, then it's time to change that. Today in this video, I'm going to share with you some legitimate passive income streams that you don't have to quit your job to do, that you can actually build right now in your spare time or your part-time. And that can help you create lasting wealth for you and for your family. My name is Cluff. I'm a father and a former financial advisor turned financial educator and coach, and I'm a big believer in faith, family, and financial independence. For over 25 years, I've helped men just like you turn their income into wealth. If you're ready to stop trading your time for money and start building a passive income stream that pays you while you sleep, then stick around. I'm not going to sell you fantasy, just real things that actually work. I'm going to go through a few that I know about, and I'm going to share with you the ones that I'm personally doing in my life to create more passive income for me and for my family. I got a quick question before I get started though. Have you ever tried to build a passive income stream? If so, what was it? I'd love to hear your comments below. And maybe I'll feature it in a video, or maybe I'll answer some of the questions that you put down below in another video coming up. All right, so I'm going to share with you 10 things that you can do to build passive income. Some of these it's not an all-exclusive list, but it's definitely 10 things that are tried and true, things that you can do right now, things that people are actually doing, things that I've actually done, and I'm going to share with you which ones I'm doing and have done, and what I'm doing to build my own passive income right along with you. The first one is dividend stocks. I love dividend stocks. If I was to invest in the stock market, this is how I would do it. Basically what happens is you buy a stock, you buy a share of a company, and for every share that you own, they will pay you from the profits and proceeds of that company. So dividends can range anywhere from 0.5% to 6 or 7 or 8 or 9%. And I actually have access to it. There's several out there that are over in the double digits. But you just got to be careful to pick the right dividend stock company, because you want to make sure that those dividends are going to continue to pay. You don't want a company that's going to pay you one time or a couple of years and then they go out of business or something bad happens. So pick good, strong, stable companies. So dividend stocks is the first thing. Super easy. It's kind of a slow way to go, but it definitely works, and it can really bring you some passive income. The next one is rental properties. So number 2 is rental properties. Now rental properties can be a little bit of a challenge because you got to buy the right property, you got to get the right tenants. So there's, you don't want to be up at midnight and get a phone call and come fix the toilet. So you outsource all of those handyman issues. Property management companies, they'll be happy to manage the money for you, of course, for a fee. So make sure that if you're going to get into rental properties, that you are okay with managing the property, as well as having resources to get things fixed. So if something happens in your own home, let's say the toilet breaks and you don't want to fix it, you're going to call a handyman for your own home. It's the same thing for a rental property. So it's really not that big of a deal to have that, but just know that that's something that if something goes wrong at the rental property, you're going to be the one that needs to take care of it and fix it. But it can be a very lucrative rental income. I don't have any rental properties, but my brother just got one and he's doing pretty well. He actually shared with me that he's in positive about $500 a month with his rental property. And so he wants to do more of those. And I'm like, dude, teach me how you're doing it, because I want to learn how to do that as well. All right, number 3 is REITs, or real estate investment trusts. And these are ETFs typically, and they also do really well with giving you the opportunity to have kind of a dividend stock and a real estate portfolio, because they pay dividends, but they're investing in real estate. So it's a way to kind of pool your money with other people and let other people do all the investing and do all the hard, heavy lifting, and then you just kind of reap the rewards. And so a real estate investment trust, or a REIT, is another way to really get some passive income. But again, it's a slower way, because you got to really build up the shares in the REIT. You got to really build up your balance there in order to have an income stream that's going to be really significant. So the fourth thing I've never done before, I just kind of did a search about it, and it's peer-to-peer lending. Apparently you can go online and you can lend money out, and there's safe ways to do that where you can lend money out and then they pay you back at a much higher interest rate. Now hard money lending is in the double digits typically what you can receive back as interest. So peer-to-peer lending is an option for those of you. I would highly recommend you do this with extra money, or money that you're okay with losing, because if somebody doesn't pay you back, you're out the money. The next 4 ways are going to be all about digital marketing and ways that you can make money online. The first one is to write an ebook. Now I've written an ebook, but I give it away for free. So if you're interested in that, drop a comment below, free book, or go to the link in the description and get my free ebook. You can write all kinds of books about all kinds of subjects. I highly recommend, if you're going to do that, though, you actually create an ebook that you're about a topic or subject that you're actually good at, so that you can, if anybody asks any questions, you can actually follow up with that. The next thing I would say is online courses. I've created an online course. Didn't do very well for me, or hasn't so far, but I am working. I do have one, and I would love to be able to offer it to more people and make more money that way. But online courses, if you have a skill that you know is really, that other people would be willing to pay to learn, you could create an online course. You could teach people. It doesn't have to be a lot of videos. It doesn't have to be a lot of modules. You can actually create just a few videos and probably have a really nice revenue stream coming to you. Even if it's a few dollars a month, that extra income will help build your other things that you're doing. And having more than one passive income stream at a time is kind of a good idea, but at the same time, stick with one or two, until it gets good, and then diversify once you have that up and running and you're doing well with it. The other thing is a YouTube channel. Well, of course, you're watching this on YouTube, so you know that I am doing a YouTube channel as well, but do you have something that you could teach people on YouTube for free, so to speak, and let the ads work their way through, or maybe get affiliates? We'll talk about affiliate marketing in a minute, but you can have sponsors, or even on a podcast, like start up a podcast. If it's not YouTube, start a podcast. Now, YouTube is the #1 platform for podcasting as well, so you're going to want to have maybe both. I'm actually thinking about having a series in on my channel that's more podcast oriented, much longer form, so they can have more time to kind of get into some things. You can actually take stock photography or music, create pictures, take pictures and sell them online, and then have the people download those for a fee. Those are actually another great way to build a passive income stream, something that you do one time and then you continue to get paid for it. So what if you could build a business that pays you over time? And I think the next couple that I'm going to talk about is, one is affiliate marketing. Find a product or service that you really love and see if they have an affiliate link that you can share on your social media. If you build an audience or build an influence, then you can share those links and you can actually earn income every time someone purchases. Now, I'm personally doing affiliate marketing. I have several affiliate links that I work with, that I love. Another thing you can do is, if you have a YouTube channel or a podcast, you can really share those affiliate links on a regular basis. One thing that I'm doing actually is I want to build a community. And a lot of people on YouTube will use Patreon, or they'll actually just use the community here on YouTube. But I want to build a Skool group. And I'm building a Skool group. And so if you want to check that out, and we talk about all kinds of things. We're going to have all kinds of fun over there. So make sure that you click the link and check out my Skool group as well. See if that's something that you'd be interested in. So affiliate marketing is a fantastic way to earn extra passive income. The next thing is drop shipping. And now, I've personally never done this, or print on demand. I've personally never done this, but there's a lot of people out there that have made a lot of money doing drop shipping and print on demand services. So there's a lot of people that are looking for, especially print on demand. If you can help somebody set that up on their website, maybe work with an influencer. That's another thing, is that you can actually work with other influencers and let them, and you kind of be their back office guy, and you can get paid a commission off everything that happens with print on demand. Lastly but not least is, you could buy a website, or you could buy a blog that's actually doing really well already, and you can just have that be a passive income stream for you and continue to do that, and continue to make money off of all of the links that are on that blog if it's already successful. Which one of those passive income streams speaks to you the most? I'd love to hear in the comments which one of those kind of, when you heard it, you're like, that's the one I want to try. And if you need any help figuring out which one is best for you and how to set it up and how to get going, especially the ones that I'm doing for myself, then I would love to connect with you. Make sure you put a comment below saying, hey, let's connect. I'll shoot you my email. You can actually look my email up and hit me up at pariscluff.com, and let's have a conversation. I'd love to help you. And together, let's turn our income into wealth and build a massive bank account. And if you want to know how to declare your financial independence once and for all and actually get on the path towards financial independence, you're going to want to check out this video here. Until the next one, have a great day.